Alright, guys, okay, today was super weird. I caught a mini winning trade, but also I have some bad news. Let's refresh it. I blew this account. Now, it wasn't based on revenge trading, it wasn't based on breaking in my rules. It was weird, it was just so weird. Okay, let's just go. So I was trying to just enter both on these accounts, right? Like I've been doing for the past 2 months. And dude, it's just hard. It really is. When I wish it was like a trade syncer. I know there is, but I don't think you can do it on TopStep X. You can't connect it because TopStep wants it to have its own platform. They used to have Tradeovate Connect, which made it so simple, but they changed it before I even had a live. So yeah, they want TopStep X to be its own. So I mean, I wish it was just an easy trade copier, but there's a lot of things I can learn from this. I already have 2 things I know I need to write down maybe, but that I'm gonna say in this video. So let's just get into the trade. So today market was kind of, in my opinion, I couldn't read it. I didn't know what market wanted to do. I don't know where to chart this on. So we swept this high, right? Okay, I'm just gonna go based on the trade. I'm not even gonna go based on what happened during market open. So my trade was based on a liquidity sweep on the NASDAQ right here with these previous day highs right there. Clear liquidity sweep, okay. We failed to do so on ES. These were those highs as well. So we have a SMT. We actually have an hourly SMT because during the time I was about to take this trade, it was market's just pumping right now. It was close to the hourly close for that 9 a.m. And so with that we also made an hourly SMT because we made a high. So we make an hourly bearish SMT. I'm like, okay, but it looks like none of that even matters. I mean, it still can play out because we haven't reached those highs on the S&P, but it just didn't. It wasn't time, I guess. So we have an hourly SMT at 9 a.m. So it was right here. I wasn't in the trade yet, and I marked out equilibrium. So we got the liquidity sweep, 5-minute SMT. Let's see if we get a 5-minute breaker structure too. We were already in bearish order flow, so there's that. We also have a low time frame 5-minute bearish SMT right here, right? Yeah, it's 8:45. Failed to take out these highs. These highs were taken out on the NASDAQ. Dude, looking back, this was like a beautiful trade, but it just didn't play out. Okay, what am I looking for now? So we made the SMT appear with these highs, and then these highs are taken out, like I just said, on the 5-minute. So after that, I'm looking for some sort of mini retracement on the 5-minute. So a 5-minute equilibrium, 5-minute fair value gap. We didn't get a fair value gap made, so I'm looking for equilibrium. Okay, cool. We break structure right here. That's what I want to see. I want to break structure at some point, come into equilibrium, come to this fair value gap would be cool. We tapped it. Okay, I'm looking for lows to be taken out to take a trade now. I'm looking for entries. Okay, make a low right there. Don't close. Make a new low. Okay, we make a new low right there. Okay, boom. Look at this big candle, bro. This kind of messed it up. This is, what is it an excuse? No, I'm not blaming the market or anything. But I would say this is why it was kind of messed up, kind of everything. So we get this big breaker structure candle, right? And so on TopStep, let me put the executions on. On TopStep, I executed right away. Okay, that's just too much. On TopStep, I executed right away. And so my entry was literally at this bottom. Literally at the bottom. I was just like, when I saw this like big reaction to break structure, I was like, oh let me get in. I gotta get in. I was like, oh shit, and then boom. Get literally the bottom. Probably had stops. I had stops at this high. Originally, I can show it on here. I wanted my stop loss at this fair value gap. Like I didn't want to have my stop loss that close. I wanted to have, but I guess like when I entered the trade, I ended up putting my stops a little lower. I think. I actually don't know why. I thought I put it right here, but I guess it's right there. But I wanted to put it at top of this fair value gap. And so that's not even close to where I wanted to be stopped out if I got stopped out. Where is it? Oh yeah, right here. So I entered probably right here, right? Had stops right here. Got stopped out with that candle. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm still willing to re-enter. And I knew if I entered again, I had the potential to blow this account because the first trade I risked it 1,000. I forgot to mention that. So my maximum loss limit was at 2,000. Reset it to 2,000 again because I got my account back up to 50K. So I was risking half my drawdown. I was risking 1,000 on the first trade. Lost 1,000, right? And then so I have 1,000 left. And so I risked another 1,000 on that second trade. So yeah, there's that. And so got stopped out with that trade. And then I was looking for a re-entry potentially. Where did I re-enter off of? I think I re-entered. Yeah, I re-entered right here at this candle. So at this point, I think. So right here, after I see this reaction of us getting stopped out, us getting stopped out and see this reaction, what I should have done is probably waited for a little retracement so we get a better entry. But we didn't. I didn't wait. And then price ended up coming down, hitting this low, and then just reversing at that point. Market's gonna move how it's moving. Market's moving the way it wants. I'm not gonna blame the market. Can't blame the market. It's my fault. I take responsibility. But yeah, we actually caught a winning trade on the live. Another thing I'm learning. So the two things I'm learning today. So yeah, we made about 157. So one, on the live account or any account that takes that's making me real money, I'm not taking partials. I feel like partials only look good if you have high capital, because think about it, right? One TP got hit, right? I made 157. I'm risking about 250 a day. That means I'm gonna be, depending on how often I hit one TP, I'm gonna be making less than I lose. That's horrible risk management. And how often am I gonna hit a lot of TPs? I'd rather just try to have one target, one TP, and just because I was risking about 250, I think I was risking about 250. It's around 250. If it wasn't 250, it was 230. So let's just say 250 out of 1.39 RR would have made 350. But since I took partials and got stopped out at break even, I made less than that. Let's put on executions. So I went on with 6. See, I got a better entry because I entered first on the top step, and then a couple moments later I entered on the live. and so that's why I got a better entry. Ended up coming up, entered right here, literally where I should have been able to enter, but market had different plans and wanted to have this big reaction. Market's been moving very volatile this week. Like, it's been moving like really volatile, very like erratic. Look what just happened. Yeah, I got a better entry, had stops at a better place above these highs in this fair value gap. I thought I had it right here, I really did. Unless I moved it or, yeah. So, this is my TP1. I had TPs all the way down here potentially. And for me at least, a lot of TPs don't get hit. So, and then, yeah, stopped out at break even. So, there's the proof in that. I'm going to be transparent. I mean, this is just being transparent with myself, honestly. These videos are not really for anybody but myself. If anybody finds these helpful, then sure, but these are just for me. So, yeah, I mean, this sucks. It sucks that I blew this account, but I'm really at the same spot than I was before today. Because if I buy a new account, I'm going to be at 2,000 on a fresh account, and then just this. So I don't know what to really rank today, a win or a loss. I mean, I'm gonna consider it a loss. I mean, a win. Because, bro, like, trying to have a profit target, like, I really hate going through this again. Like, trying to, like, be in a certain amount of rules, how much you can risk. It's just like, I don't like trading on these prop firms. Like, on the rules, like, trying to pass. It is what it is. We won on this, so a lot to learn from today. I'm gonna take this and learn a lot. And yeah, I asked myself after this trade was done, did I do my job? Did I execute my edge? I did. Did I break any rules? No. Like, sure. This is not a revenge trade, bro. But what I could do better at is I probably should have... Oh my god. I probably should have risked it less contracts so I could have my stop loss up here. But at the same time, since I'm going for a profit target, I'm really trying to make 1,500 in one day. So, like, I honestly probably would have got stopped out either way because I'm not taking partials up here. But with this, I'll take some partials, if not take the whole trade off, because, bro, I'm gonna take profits. I'm not gonna be greedy and try to let it take all these lows out. Like, I don't know if it's gonna do that. Anything can happen. I'm reading Trading in the Zone again. It's probably like my 4th or 5th time reading it. It's just a really good book, and also I need to remind myself of a lot of things that I tend to forget about. But he stresses that anything can happen. You can't expect the market to do anything, because then if it doesn't do what you expect it to do, then you're going to be mad at the market and you're going to experience emotional pain. So there's that. So a win is a win. I'm going to take it. But, hey, something to learn from. Everything is a learning opportunity. I'm going to take this as a learning opportunity because it really is. Forgot to mention this. I'm going to leave it. This is the last thing I'm going to go over. No news today. Well, we had some news. That it's a pretty big wick candle right here, 7:30. But nothing at all. And then Friday is a trading day. So we still have tomorrow. Powell, okay, weekly recap so far. Actually, no, I'm not gonna get into it. Like, that's whatever. Yeah, that's it. God bless.